Hey everybody, I want to give you the month-end report for the month of May. Thank you so much for choosing to listen to this video. I just want to say thank you also to everybody that prays for us, those that financially support us, those that encourage us. We honestly could not do this without you. And so we had a really blessed May. A lot of good things happened. And as a family, we just were encouraged. And some of the things that I'm going to report to you in a moment encouraged us. And so thank you for standing with us. I just want to encourage you. Everybody in life has highs, has lows. And, I do so much on social media. I've found that social media is sometimes it's just kind of a nasty place. And, we're there because of that reason. We know people are there and they're getting dragged down. They're getting beat up. There's comparison. There's so much negativity on social media. We know that we need to be there on mission, and yet we have to guard ourselves against that same thing. But what I've found is that on social media, people usually put their highlight reels of their life up, and so we're training a generation to compare their reality against somebody else's highlight reel. We have to be really careful of that. And so I just want to encourage you, even if you see what seems like all victories and all wins in other people's lives, the reality is we all live the same world. We all have ups, we all have downs, and we all got to keep going, trusting the Lord's going to lead us through it all. So anyway, I want to show this report picture for you today. Here at Logikos, just to remind you, we exist to do three primary things: in-person teaching and preaching, written content and curriculum, and digital missions. And so on this, I'm going to kind of talk about all three of those. Why don't we just start with the digital aspect? Here in the month of May, we posted 146 different pieces of content, 19, and then in addition to that, 19 live stream teachings, small groups, things like that. So real busy on the digital front. We had about 4,298,000 views total just on the still frame content or the videos and pieces of content that we posted. More with the live viewers. I think we reached about 1.7 million people, praise God. And then we had 4 people let us know that they made first-time commitments to Jesus, and we sent them next steps in their journey relationship with God. And 59 people recommitments. Now, 25 of those were when I was preaching in person. People raised their hand. I don't really know if it was a first-time commitment or recommitment, so we never want to over-report, so we just say that was a recommitment. But anyway, over 60 people making commitments to Jesus this month through the ministry, either in person or online. So we praise God for that. And the main in-person speaking opportunity that I had in May was I got to fly out to a dear friend of mine, Bobby Chandler, and his church, Authentic Church, amazing church in Hickory, North Carolina, really growing. And we got to be with them. And we saw about 25 people raise their hand and make commitments to Jesus during our time there. I got to go with JC. It was awesome. And then right after that, one of the highlights for the month is Jessica and I got to go to Guatemala with Compassion International. And I'm telling you, when you get to go and pull back the curtain behind a ministry and see what they're really doing and see where the money's really going and see how the ministry really works, and you walk away from that trip saying, man, I believe in that ministry, I'm telling you, Compassion is one of them. I personally got talked into supporting a Compassion Kid back when I was in college. Didn't really know anything about it. And I've been supporting Compassion Kids ever since. And I was so blessed to not only see the Compassion is the real deal. They do everything that they do through the local church. But on top of that, we got to meet one of the Compassion Kids that we sponsor, a real kid with a real name in person. We got to meet him and his mom. And it was so amazing to see how much it impacted their lives just to meet us, and how much $43 a month impacts not only one child, but a whole family. It's absolutely insane. So as a highlight for us, if you want to sponsor a Compassion Kid, I have a link in my profiles, and I'll put it in the description of this video. I would highly encourage you to click on that link and look through those photos and see if the Lord draws you to somebody. It's amazing. Anyway, even if you don't, I want to let you know that was a highlight for us. And then we also got to spend our anniversary down there. 16 years of marriage. Crazy. Did kind of get a little sick. Must have drank the ice or something, but it was still a good trip. Anyway, we're really excited of all the things that are coming up this summer. And so thank you once again for standing with us and encouraging us. And may God bless you.